Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, we're looking at something a little bit different today. This is another one of my projects. It's a 3-door Mk1 Golf. I think it was originally a 1.3, maybe a driver or something like that, but yeah, basically bought this as pretty much a bare shell. It's got an OMP bolt-in cage and a few other little bits and bobs, but I'll go into a bit more detail shortly. So I've had this car for a wee while. I haven't really done much to it yet. I've just kind of been accumulating some parts and stuff for it. I did stick a 180T in it and had the box and everything in there as well. But I've decided to change things up a bit. So this is the 2-litre ABF 16 valve. I used to run this in my Scirocco, my daily driver, but spun a big end bearing. So yeah, this engine needs a bit of attention, needs a bit of a bottom end rebuild. Yeah, I've just fired it in for just now, and it's just got a 020 box on there just now, but I think I'm gonna go for a cable change box, like an 02A or an 02J. As you can see, most of the front slam panel and the kind of bottom valance bit has been chopped out, and it's I guess it's kind of semi space framed at the front. So yeah, the plan with this really is just a kind of budget track car slash sort of fast road car. So I'm going for the Berg Cup style kit. So I've got the full fiberglass wings. They're just kind of bolted on the top for now. Yeah, they're actually a pretty decent fit, these wings, I think. Might need a little bit of fettling, but so I've got the rear arches as well. Again, this is literally just kind of sitting on there. I do have a couple of front splitters as well. When I offered this up, it looks like it needs a wee bit of work. So yeah, I just want to keep this thing sort of as simple as possible. Probably run some throttle bodies or some twin 45s or something, and maybe just like a nice basic ignition management, like a no-diz or something along those lines. The shell itself needs a little bit of work, so there's a few little bits and bobs, like the top of this door, and yeah, just little bits like that, but it's nothing that can't be repaired. Yeah, so this was a sunroof model car, so I'll need to plate up the sunroof hole at some point. Inside at the moment, it's just full of parts and wiring looms and whole heaps of stuff. It's got I think it's a Seat Leon dash in there just now. I think that'll be coming out. Raised shifter tower, switch panel, Corsa electric power steering, OBP pedal box. The bucket seat rails are all in. Doors have been totally stripped out. So yeah, I think it will make a nice lightweight sort of period correct sort of hill climb sprint car type thing. Right, what I'll do is I've got some clips from a couple months ago when I had this car on the lift, so I will chuck them in now, and you can have a look at the underside of the car. There's a few nice things bolted up to this car. Firstly, these 15x8 Schmidt modernlines that I picked up recently. FK G5 coilovers up front. 300mm 2-piece discs. I'm probably going to have to go a fair bit smaller to get a caliper in there, but pretty cool. Underneath is solid, fully undersealed. Spare wheel well's gone, and it's had a plate welded in. It's got FKG3s at the back. Mk1 Golf rear discs, and I believe these are Mk1 Golf rear calipers. It's got a fully triangulated rear axle. It's got a full torsion bar going across. Poly boost mounts. I can't take any credit for that triangulated axle. It wasn't me that made it, but I'm thinking of making my own one from this spare axle that I've got sitting here. So yeah, that's just a quick look around my little Mk1 Golf. Obviously progress on this one's going to be a little bit slower because the rear wheel drive Scirocco is kind of my main focus at the moment. But yeah, I'll be posting a couple more videos on this car as and when I do some more work to it. Obviously I'm looking for some twin 45s or some throttle bodies or something. So yeah, I'll see if I can sort something out with that, and that'll make a nice little video. So yeah, just let me know what you think of this car in the comments, and what I should do with it, and make sure and hit subscribe to keep up to date with the Mk1 and the Sciroccos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.